All right, back at it. Another day. Another coffee. I need to get a better Keurig machine. This one's a little janky. Do you guys... Am I just weak? I water my coffee down. And it's not because of the taste or the strength of it. It's because I can't drink it as quickly as I would like to when it's scalding hot. You know what I mean? I don't chug it, but I would like to take a reasonable drink of it. I'm not a little soft sipper. No soft sipping in life. This is the Leal Legacy.
Who's the leader of the pack, bringing legacy to you? Legacy, it's true. Stand up, gear up, join the fight. We're as fierce as we can be. With grit and might, we claim the night. We're the Legacy. Legacy Club. Legacy Club. Strong and unbreakable. Warriors with fire inside. In our hearts, we're invincible. Legacy Club.
No soft sipping. This is the Leal Legacy, by the way. I kind of didn't enunciate that very well earlier. I think yesterday's attempt at this was a success and worth continuing. It sounds a lot better than I anticipated it sounding. So that's pretty cool, exciting, and kind of a reality check about my stress of microphones and recording conditions in the past. This guerrilla style, on the fly, Frankensteining episodes together is not as it's not as bad as I once believed it would be. So that's cool. Feeling optimistic, feeling motivated. You hear that in the background? Those are my children. 2 of them, at least. Rhodes and Maverick are coloring and playing with Play-Doh in the dining room. I'm here getting to my coffee. The really bizarre thing here is I feel... Oh, here he comes. What up? That's your Play-Doh. You mushed it all together?
Yeah, slimes.
Yeah? What colors are those?
Slimes.
No, it's Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. What color is it?
Play-Doh.
Well, that's not the color. That's what it is. What color is this?
And Play-Doh.
No, what color is that? Right there. What color?
Green.
Yeah. What color is this?
Purple.
Yeah, good job, Mav. Go, Mav. Go, Mav. It's going to be gray now, though. It's not going to be purple or green with the mushing that you're doing. It's okay.
Okay. Colin.
Okay. Anyway. Hey, do you guys know that dude from Instagram, the Liver King? He was a guy, or is a guy. He's still a guy. He was a guy. He is a guy. He is a guy that based his whole business, persona, reality, life on being as ancestrally connected as one possibly can be. And that's through food, that's through lifestyle, that's through appearance. Guy never wears a shirt, ever. Has a giant beard, has super long hair. Black?
Yeah.
No, not quite. It's still purple and green, but it is kind of graying out.
What? And what about this?
Yeah, look at that. That's good. That's good for your dexterity in your hands. Don't eat it. What's in your mouth? You good? What? Let me see. You're okay. What? I don't see anything. Why did I stick my finger in your mouth for no reason? Get out of here. Anyhow. it will be black if you keep mushing more colors into it. Anyhow, Liver King.
Brown.
He
It's brown.
long story short,
It's brown.
it's not brown.
It's brown.
Okay, fine. I don't see brown. I see gray the more you do that. You see this right here? Gray. That's what this is going to be, people. I'm going to be trying to talk about something, and then my children will run in and divert my attention.
Gray.
This is the big reason why it's been so difficult going and trying to sit at my desk with my mic and my computer and headphones and a camera going. This is an example of why that has been so unfeasible to do with the age they are at right now and with as much time I spend with them, which I love. I couldn't imagine spending any less time with them. It's nobody. I'm talking to nobody. See? Nothing. It's off. It's off. Don't touch it. Get away. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Liver King. Yeah, so he was this like modern day barbarian kind of guy. He's not tall. He's not anything like that. He's not like a big guy. He's very strong, very muscular, very, very tone and cut. And he claimed to have been doing it all completely natural just based on diet and exercise. Well, that turned out not to be true. That turned out to be very false, and he was roided up to the gills, just dripping steroids. And yeah, that came to light. Did not go well for him. He kind of sort of bounced back in a way, in a more humble character. I guess he stopped doing steroids to a degree and was more honest about things, and, you know, had the same persona but developed a new approach of it. What is it? Yeah, see, now it's very gray. Now it's like a lavender gray. You see that? And then he kind of disappeared for a bit. He was still out on the internet, but I guess he stopped making videos and whatnot. And then Netflix did one of their like in-house untold documentaries about him. He apparently did not like it very much, and it cracked him. It broke his brain, it looks like, and he's gone over the last like 2 days, maybe 3 days, has gone a little unhinged, and he's making videos on Instagram challenging Joe Rogan to a fight, like legitimately challenging him to a fight. He seems intoxicated to some degree. He's challenging Joe Rogan to a fight. He's saying he's going to get revenge on all these people that have made him look so foolish on the documentary. And yeah, man, it feels like watching the spiral before tragedy. Like he's going to hurt someone or himself or something. It's very sad, but I'm having a very difficult time not watching it. So check it out if you're into chaos. The Liver King. All that to be said is me sitting here recording this on my phone in my kitchen, staring out the window. I don't feel entirely different from him. But I promise I'm okay. You okay?
Amelia.
You gonna say hi?
Hi, Amelia is Pamia 100.
Yep. Hi, Apamania Hamasibiria 100. Right?
Oh, Ironheart. Oh,
Say, my name's Maverick.
my name's Maverick. My name's Maverick.
That's my Maverick. All right. Next segment coming up.
Gray?
All right, here we go again. I need to have like a jingle in between my start and stops. Don't you think? That'd be kind of fun. Sorry if it's noisy. I'm in the car. I'm on my way to the gym, Nashville MMA, and it is hot. It is 99 degrees per the temperature gauge in the car, which I don't know how accurate that is. I wonder sometimes if it just reads like inside the car and not necessarily outside the car. And it's technically a thermometer still, even though it's a digital car temperature gauge. I mean, that's a silly question. Oh, yeah, you want to know a really silly question? A couple weeks ago, before we started class, not the kids' class, mind you, we had a really kind of dumb person debate. We got into a debate on whether or not a fish is an animal. Now, it deeply upset one of the purple belts who were there. Or who was there? Who was there? Proper grammar would be was, isn't it? Yeah, one of the purple belts that was there was like, are you guys serious right now? Are you really debating this? And I stepped up to the plate initially going like, in the same mindset, yeah, a fish is most definitely an animal. That's a crazy thing. But then I got to thinking. I was like, it's a sea animal, but it doesn't make it any less of an animal. But at the same time, it doesn't have any of the traits, obviously, that land animals do. And then they're called fish, right? See, this is real stupid. This is a real dumb guy thing. This is the kind of debate that people who get choked nearly unconscious on a daily basis. Oxygen levels to the brain are often cut off, and that can't be good for you all the way, to the point where you debate if a fish is an animal or not. But hear me out. It's an aquatic animal, yes. But then I got to thinking too, would a bug be an animal? And no, it's a bug. But is it still within the realm of the animal kingdom? And I know logically no. But again, I don't know. In that moment, I spiraled and I kept trying to make sense of like why fish would not be animals. And I know it is. I know they're animals. But in the moment, it definitely was a hot topic. And it was kind of surprising just how many people were like, no, a fish is not an animal, it's a fish. That's that. That's a look into how dumb, oh my God, I dropped the phone. How dumb I could be from time to time. Generally, I think I'm fairly smart. I think I'm a fairly intelligent person, but I do have my moments. In my defense, I did come to the table saying that yes, fish are animals. How much respect have people out there lost for me? I'm very fascinated by the ocean. You know, we have only barely scratched the surface of exploring the ocean. We know more about space than we do about the ocean. But even then, I hold my doubts about just how much we know about space. I've been watching a lot of wild videos. You guys ever watch the channel The Y-Files? Oh man, I love that channel and podcast. It's kind of like that, and I really like watching this one gamer dude, Ryu. I like watching him do speed runs of Mario Maker. I didn't realize there was a game where you could build Mario levels, and I get so unbelievably stressed out watching this dude play. It's bonkers to me. I still have a very hard time doing like the platforming levels on Mario, and that's almost basically what all these levels consist of. A lot of jumping over danger, a lot of bouncing shells off walls and jumping on the shell and using that to propel you over enemies and other variables. It's wild stuff to watch, and I get super stressed just watching it. Oh, I'm realizing how sweaty I am right now. I sweat so much. That's being Portuguese. I cut all my hair off, by the way. I didn't cut all my hair off, but I used to have long hair as of like up until 3 days ago. Friday. Yeah, today's Monday. Friday, my wife cut my hair into a mohawk. So I'm back to the mohawk. My bats are exposed on the sides of my head. And I bet that's going to be a hot topic of conversation among the kids today. Maybe they'll be so distracted by the tattoos on my head that they won't talk about how sweaty I get, because they really love to tell me how gross and sweaty I am, and I can't help that. I'm sorry, it's just part of my anatomy. Well, I'm here. I made it to the gym. I see Coach Sugar Sean Allen. I'm going to go talk to him now. All right. I'll be back on when I leave this place. Later. Well, I did not end up recording on my drive back home from the gym. Just was worn out. Didn't feel like it. I'm actually really worn out right now. It is midnight, so technically it's the following day. And per usual, it is roadie in my time to lay on the couch and hope he eventually crashes out or falls asleep. Apparently crashing out means something much different to the youth of today. I think it means to spaz and rage and throw a tantrum or something. But yeah, roadie is not the most agreeable when it comes to trying to go to sleep. Right now he's picking a ride-on train thing full of blocks. So it really does not seem like he's going to try to... Oh, I guess he changed his mind. You coming up here? Oh, you're smushing me. Hi, baby boy. Hi. Oh. All right, now he's on top of me. All in all, fairly good day. A little worried about my AC unit. We're supposed to have a pretty gnarly heat wave, apparently, here in Nashville. I said apparently twice. That was kind of redundant. They sent us a text notification. Well, first, my wife got it, and she texted it to myself and our oldest boy here, and it said, heat advisory, stay indoors from 11 a.m. to November 1st. Now, I'm presuming that was a typo. I sure hope it was a typo. I wouldn't be shocked if it was going to remain hot between now and November 1st, but I do hope they truly did not mean stay in your home from 11 a.m. to today through November 1st, because that's just wild. Oh, just pushing on my throat. Yeah, so it's going to be really hot. My AC feels like it's doing its job, but looking at the thermostat, it's not as cold as I have it set to be. So it's continuously running. I'm hoping it was a result of the cooking we were doing and the residual heat from the oven earlier. I guess time will tell, and we'll see if I need to summon someone to come out and take a look at it and, revamp it or do whatever they do. Hopefully that's not the case, because I don't feel like spending that kind of money. But we shall see. In the meantime, it's not uncomfortable in the house, but also if the AC just endlessly runs, then my electric bill will undoubtedly be highly offensive. So I don't know. I'm too tired to really think or focus. Man, crawling on my guts. Yeah. Whoa. I wanted to touch on one more thing. Rhodes has an iPad or a Kindle that he likes to use and do various things on. When he's done with whatever app he is utilizing, he hasn't grasped the asking for help kindly just yet. He more often than not will just pick it up and throw it at my head, indicating that he's ready for me to help him get back to the homepage so we can choose something else to do. Seemingly, he's also too worn out to chuck it at my head, so I appreciate that. Hopefully he'll be conking out here in the next little bit. I'm not going to edit this podcast tonight. That'll be a task in the morning, editing and posting it. Before that, though, I wanted to touch in on, I did end up watching Captain America Brave New World. I find that to be a kind of ridiculous title comparatively to the one that it was originally supposed to have, Captain America New World Order. Strictly because I just find that title to be more fun than Brave New World. I've expressed my concerns and issues with... What's up, bub? Oh, just pull it out. Just take it out. Make sure you reset the dish in it, though, because it's going to be... The dish in the microwave is not set correctly, so just set it correctly. Yeah, you do. Just line up the knobs. It's real easy. Give it a shot. Just find a spot on the counter, man. You just find somewhere. Just make space, baby. Don't move it on the ground because Nova will eat it. Yes, this is my son Bane complaining right now. You sure can. I believe in you. I truly believe in you. Thank you, my love. That boy is next level lazy. And I mean that in the most loving way. But if he has the opportunity to ask me to do any minute task for him, he will automatically default to asking me to do it instead of attempting it on his own. But that was parenting right there. Encouraging him and supporting him and to believe in himself and his own capabilities. Anyhow, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Brave New World. I've voice. Okay. Don't put any kind of food on the ground because Nova will eat it. Okay. Good job, baby. Just put it anywhere. Just not on the ground. You got it. You can do it. Just not on the floor. Just anywhere. Anywhere. You can find a spot, I promise. I promise you can find a spot. You see what I mean? Then put it on the table in the dining room, right? That works. There's plenty of space on the dining room for it. And then just put it back when you're done. Anyhow. Oh, there you go. Thank you for not hitting me in the face with it, Rodeo. There you go. It's back on the homepage for you. All right, back on task. Brave New World. I've voiced my qualms previously with the idea of Sam Wilson being the new Captain America. He's Falcon. That's what it is. It's not too heavy, baby. It sure isn't too heavy. It's a glass dish with 2 pieces of chicken in it. I promise it's not too heavy. It's really not. Well, then don't use the microwave right now. Grab some ice cream. That's what you asked me about a minute ago. Then muster the strength to pick up the dish. I know you can do it. Well, then I'm sorry, bub. It's not going to break. I promise. I'm not going to get up right now and go do that. Jesus, boy, I swear. What was I saying again? Oh, yeah. I've had my beef with Falcon posing as Captain America Not because of any way he looks. That is just beyond a ridiculous default argument that, I don't know, I feel uneducated people use. It is 100% due to Sam Wilson not being a super soldier. Captain America is a super soldier. Physically enhanced, the ultimate soldier, super strength, above human agility. You know the deal. They did address that in the movie, and I appreciated that. Although I did not really appreciate their explanation as to why Steve Rogers passed the shield to Sam Wilson and not Bucky Barnes. Their explanation, which ironically was from Bucky to Sam, was Steve gave you the shield so you could be a symbol that anybody could be Captain America, regardless of their capabilities. So any child growing up and admiring the mantle of what Captain America stands for can grow up to be Captain America. And I disagree. I genuinely disagree, simply because the physical capabilities of what is expected of Captain America. And though I appreciate them taking the time to address this fact, I'm not satisfied with the rationale behind it. Even in the movie, Sam says to Bucky, I should have taken the serum. I should have done that. And I agree. If Sam Wilson did take the super soldier serum and become a super soldier and had all the physical capabilities of Steve Rogers, no beef. No beef at all. I support it 100%. Sam Wilson is, as a character, a upstanding, noble individual. He has, I would say, the same heart and heroic mentality as Steve Rogers, but he lacks the physical prowess, and that's a hill I will, die on. However, that's not the case. Sam Wilson is our Captain America, and the movie as a whole wasn't terrible. It is not, by any stretch of the imagination, a solid MCU caliber film, but then again, there have been a number of those sort of additions to the MCU universe, where the quality of film itself is just not on par with what it was before Endgame. I'd say that Captain America Brave New World is a good superhero movie if we are weighing it against like the era of late 90s, early 2000s, pre-Iron Man level of superhero movies. But when you try to put it up against a movie like Captain America Winter Soldier or Civil War or the Spider-Man films, or really like any of those that were made within that Infinity Saga timeline, it doesn't hold up. It was mediocre at best, and that was kind of par for the course for a lot of the MCU movies coming out as of late. Hopefully that changes as we venture towards Doomsday and Secret Wars, but we'll see. I hear that Thunderbolts did not perform very well in theaters, and I argue that it's more a result of people not wanting to go back to the theaters. They don't want to pay theater prices. They don't want to leave their house. The convenience that the pandemic provided when it came to movies being released and other streaming content. People want to watch it at home. I'm one of those people. The last movie I saw in theaters was Minecraft, and it was like $100, more than $100 in total for 3 of us to go to the movie. I took Bane and our oldest Rylan to the movie for Bane's birthday, and when it came down to ticket prices for the 3 of us, it was like $80, and then popcorn and everything else was like another $25-$30. So it was just like, ugh. I'd rather save that money and sit on my couch and be able to control, being able to pause it to use the bathroom and, whatnot. Just the convenience of being at home. I don't necessarily feel like the theater experience is what it once was, and that's a bummer. That is a bummer that pastime has kind of fallen to the wayside in this current climate of the world. But I don't know. We'll see. Once Thunderbolts hits streaming on Disney Plus, I'm definitely going to watch it, because that was one I did want to see, but not bad enough to go to the theater for it. Maybe if you're single, or if it's just like 2 people, maybe it's still reasonable to go to the theater, but with a family as large as ours, it's just that, it's not something that motivates me to go. So yeah, in the end, it was not a bad film, but it also was not of the caliber that I've become accustomed to for superhero movies of this day and age. That to be said, I'm probably not going to watch it again anytime soon. Maybe someday. Red Hulk was just okay. I'd much rather I would have rather seen Red Hulk in a Hulk movie opposed to a Captain America movie, especially a Captain America movie where Captain America doesn't have the physical prowess to like go hand in hand against the Hulk. It was whatever. Something else I'm pretty bummed out about. I've been seeing, hype isn't the word, because it doesn't really seem like anyone cares a whole lot that it's coming out. But Ironheart has a series coming to Disney Plus, and I couldn't be less interested. I've never cared for Riri Williams as a character. I have this real anti-recycling hero ideas, and just passing mantles off to different people. I don't like that. I'd much rather people in the industry create new heroes instead of, again, like I said, recycling mantles. So I can't say that I'm going to watch Ironheart. And what really, really bums me out about this whole Ironheart thing is it came down to what seems like they had to make a choice. There were 2 perspective continuations of the Iron Man styled hero that they were looking at, Ironheart being one of them, and the other being Armor Wars, which would have starred I guess it would have starred Don Cheadle as Rhodes, James Rhodes as War Machine, and I thought that was a much better continuation of that style of hero, largely because War Machine is one of my all-time favorite Marvel characters, to the point where the child of mine sprawled across my lap right now, being named after said hero. I have a son, this son right here on my lap, named Rhodes, after James Rhodes, who was War Machine. We've known War Machine, we've known James Rhodes in the MCU since Iron Man, the first Iron Man. He was played by a different actor in that first Iron Man film, but he got his armor and became the War Machine in Iron Man 2. And he's been through it. He's been there from Iron Man 2 on, and he's had a role in just about every major MCU event, with the exception of the first Avengers films. But he was an Avenger when Age of Ultron came out, and he was in Civil War. He was in Endgame, Infinity War. Like, he's been around, he's been there. So it really would have been cool for them to have given him his own movie, his own series. And the idea, to my understanding, of that series or film was supposed to be the technology of the Iron Man suit, or Iron Man styled suit, had been commandeered by a number of other countries, organizations, or whatever, and it was going to be up to War Machine to go and neutralize those threats. And that was cool. That was really cool in my mind. We could have got Crimson Dynamo. We could have got who else? There are others that are escaping me at this moment, but I don't know. I think that would have been really cool to see. But instead, they scrapped that project, so Armor Wars is no longer on the docket. So not only are they not going to release Armor Wars and Ironheart, they totally got rid of Iron Wars altogether, and they are running with Ironheart, which, in my mind, was not the correct choice. We've only seen Riri Williams in one other film, that was Wakanda Forever, and I wasn't impressed with the character in that film, and she hasn't been around to develop any sort of like attachment to, where in, again, Rhodey, War Machine, we've had tons of experiences with him to grow and admire the character and want to see an adventure starring him in a leading role. So I don't know, poor choice in my mind. So much so that my interest is gone, and I'm just not gonna do it. I think it's likely that we will probably see War Machine pop up in Ironheart. I'd imagine it would really truly be insulting and a shame if they didn't honor Iron Man or War Machine at all in an Iron Man styled hero series. But whatever. What do I know? What do I know aside from everything? I also saw something, I didn't look into it all too deeply, but there's supposed to be a new Black Panther, and he's a white guy, which I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it. It's something that they're going to be doing in the comics, and that does also hold true to my stance against recycling mantles. I don't care for it. Beyond the whole race swap thing, I'm just like, why do this? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't find it appealing. It was interesting to see reactions online, though. It was really interesting to see when it was announced. I went to the comments because I'm like, oh, here's going to be a whole slew of complaining, but there really truly wasn't a whole lot of complaining. I mean, sure, there were some folks on there voicing issues about race swapping and stuff like that, but even from like the African American community, I saw some comments of like, well, you're gonna race swap other white characters to black characters. You gotta, if you're gonna be okay with that, you're gonna be okay with this. And I found that to be a very mature and reasonable reaction to the whole race swap thing. It's like, well, if you're gonna do it here, then you got to be prepared for it to happen across the board, which like that was far more reasonable of a reaction from humanity than I anticipated. But I'm still not wowed by the idea. Like I said, I'm not about mantle swapping. I just don't make a new character. Make somebody new. If you want it to be a Black Panther styled hero, then make it a whole new guy. Don't give the mantle of Black Panther to anyone but T'Challa, honestly. Or I was gonna say someone in his lineage, his family, but I think there is some sort of correlation to this new Black Panther being related to T'Challa somehow. I don't know. I gotta look into it more. But Black Panther is another one of my all-time favorite superheroes. He has been since his Marvel Knights run back in 1998. So I've been on the Black Panther train for nearly a decade now. But yeah, so I just had to rant my piece on that. I'm sure it'll come up again, and I'll have more to say about it later. But as of now, I got to get my roadie to sleep. So with all that being said, as per usual, please visit leallegacy.com for all the killer content we have available to you. Join our Legacy Club. If you go to leallegacy.com and go all the way down to the bottom of our homepage, you can sign up to join our Legacy Club absolutely free. And all that means is that you will receive email notifications regarding new podcast episodes, new videos from all of our various YouTube channels. Legacy View, Leal Legacy View, Legacy of Leal. Legacy of Leal is our family vlog channel, which documents mostly our family trips to Disney parks. And then our Leal Legacy View channel is POV complete ride-throughs from our family vlog videos. So say in our most recent family vlog that is going up later today, documents our most recent family trip to Disney Hollywood Studios. And it shows pieces of us going on the various rides there. And if you want to see those rides in full, visit our Leal Legacy View channel. We got Leal Legacy Gaming, where you can watch my son Bane play through various video games. I think mostly it's Roblox and Fortnite currently, but he throws in some other ones here and there. And then we have Leal Legacy Music, which is just songs I concoct and put up there, themed upon just whatever I feel like. If you like what we're doing, please show your support by visiting our Legacy by Leal web store and pick yourself up some cool merch. There's an endless array of original characters developed by myself in there, and then tributes to various legacies that I have grown up loving. So there's a lot of Disney themed things, there's some Universal Monster themed things, there's skateboarding themed things, there's mixed martial arts themed things in there, whole slew of things. And by joining our Legacy Club, that opens you up to exclusive promo codes to receive various discounts and other fun things associated with Legacy by Leal. Right now, we have a ongoing promotion where if you spend $75 or more, you get free shipping. So if you find 3 shirts that you like, if you buy all 3 at the same time, you will receive free shipping. And who doesn't love some free shipping? You can also find us across all your favorite social media platforms at Leal Legacy, but who cares about social media? You can just go straight to the source at leallegacy.com, and that is the prime source of all things Leal Legacy. Yeah, all that being said, please subscribe, hit the notification bells wherever you can, leave comments, interact, and most importantly, thanks for being a friend and telling a friend, because word of mouth is the utmost successful way of this little thing we got going, growing and spreading and becoming wildly successful. So, all that being said, my guts are being squished by my son. Okay. All that being said, thanks for listening again. And, yeah, we're going to keep this train rolling with daily episodes that are cobbled together, much like this one. So keep it up. Keep on listening. Keep interacting. Keep taking in all the content we're putting out. So thanks again. Thanks for listening. And until next time, see ya.